beauty and grace, we find out who's crowned the winner of the 40th annual Miss Mature Irving pageant.
I was really surprised because the competition was great. The girls were wonderful.
Music in the Park. The community gathers downtown to rock out to some hit tunes at the Fall Music on Main series.
Just like being out, kind of getting out and seeing some live music.
Fan Festival. Find your fandom as all things comics, sci-fi, horror, and more fill the Irving Convention Center at the Dallas Fan Fest.
We have so many exciting opportunities for people to really kind of immerse themselves in fun and fandom.
And in Feature Flix, I speak with director Derek Cianfrance for his new dark comedy, Roofman, starring Channing Tatum and Kirsten Dunst.
And in casting Channing, I had this conversation with him many times. Channing said that he was 1 or 2 decisions away from becoming like Jeff.
Hello everyone, welcome to Irving Spotlight. I'm Susan Stevens. We begin tonight with a Cherish City event. The Miss Mature Irving pageant showcases the elegance and true talent of some of the city's finest women.
My talent is a hula dance.
And you are heaven to me.
I'm going to do a comedy skit.
I play the piano, 2 very short classical pieces that are hinged together.
These are 3 of 5 lovely women performing their talents at the 40th annual Miss Mature Irving pageant.
It's fantastic. It's a good opportunity for all these ladies to show up and show out and represent the senior community here in Irving.
The program features 3 categories, beginning with contestants sharing a little of their personality.
I am a big believer in lifelong learning. I love education.
Then showing off their talent. And finally, evening wear.
Michelle is wearing a radiant moonlit blue Adriana Papel gown.
It's a night of glamour and grace that takes months of preparation.
These ladies are just absolutely fantastic with time and effort that they put in everything that they do. Honestly, it takes a lot of courage to come out and do this competition.
David walks us through everything we need to know, and the stage is marked with tape and everything, so that helps.
That was 3 minutes and 3 seconds. That was good. No, that was good.
It's been pretty intense, but it's been fun. And these ladies are amazing.
Sometimes we don't get to participate in pageants because we're too busy raising families, or maybe we didn't do it when we were younger, but now, it was a fun thing to try to do.
I think it's keeping us younger. I don't feel like I'm nearly 80 years old.
All 5 contestants carry a fun and youthful energy throughout the entire evening. As the program comes towards its exciting conclusion, last year's winner, Letitia Smith-Wilson, gives her final walk before crowning Miss Mature Irving 2025.
Yolanda Pena.
Well, I was surprised. I was really surprised because the competition was great. The girls were wonderful. Now I'm going to be doing more things for the seniors here at Heritage. I know it comes with some responsibility, and that's okay. I welcome the responsibility.
The annual pageant continues to inspire and support the mature women of our community. While beauty graced the stage at the Heritage Senior Center, classic rock filled the stage at Heritage Park. The Fall Music on Main series returns for a family-friendly evening of live music.
Someone's got me wrong. Thought that your love was strong.
Just like being out, kind of getting out and seeing some live music.
Just so cool to see talented people performing.
Today is our kickoff of Music on Main for the fall series. The band tonight is Champagne Yacht Club, so 70s, 80s kind of rock. They're really energetic, really fun. They kind of dress the part, play the part.
We are a yacht rock. This is the great slower side of classic rock from the late 1970s, early 1980s, that kind of thing.
He's rolling, he's a rolling stone.
The kind of stuff that we do, you don't hear on an average night around town when you go hear a band. So it is our privilege to bring this great music and interact with folks who haven't heard it in a long time, and we play a lot of their songs that they love. They forgot that they love it.
We've been coming the last couple of years, and we like to just try and take advantage of what Irving has to offer for the community.
This is what this place was built for specifically. We want a variety of music. We want all the different people to come, such a diverse community. And what a great space to have people all come together and kick off sort of the fall season.
You can bring the dogs, you can bring the kids. I mean, this is a fabulous venue that you guys have done here in Irving. So it's great for the community because it just brings fellowship and brings folks together.
It's good to get out, meet your neighbor, maybe talk to somebody you haven't talked to before.
Just have a sense of community. It's just such a family area here. It's pretty cool.
From music to movies, this week in Feature Flix, I speak with filmmaker Derek Cianfrance about his new true crime dark comedy, Roofman, starring Channing Tatum and Kirsten Dunst. I know you talked about how this story is about discovering your inner child, which I think just seeing like Blockbuster and Toys R Us, that kind of pulled in my inner child a bit. So it made me wonder, what are some places that kind of sparked that inner child in you?
Ooh, places that, going home always does it. I grew up in Colorado in the suburbs of Denver. I used to work at Walmart. I was like the fastest checker in the history of Colorado Walmarts. And then I was the Menswear Choice Employee of the Month. So whenever I go into a big box store, it honestly reminds me of growing up. Reminds me of the time when I used to be a kid and my parents would take me to Target or something and they'd say, okay, you can have one toy.
You got your passport? You got to leave tonight. We can't just stay, I'll just lay low.
Jeff is so frustrating with some of the choices that he makes because you root for him. But it made me wonder about like all those choices in our lives, and it made me think, what's a decision in your life that you feel had the biggest impact?
Well, some decisions are just happenstance. Like I happened to meet my wife. I don't know, I guess the decision to go to the place where she was going to be, but how do you know what's going to happen when you make these decisions? Yeah, I don't know. I would say for this movie, maybe it was to cast Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's many actors that could have done this. But, I think the character of Jeff, and in casting Channing, I had this conversation with him many times. Channing said that he was 1 or 2 decisions away from becoming like Jeff. 1 or 2 bad decisions away. And I think that's what happens with Jeff. I think really when you see the power of your decisions is when you make the wrong decision.
True. So was there a point that made you finally decide on Channing Tatum?
The point that I decided on him was when I took a walk in the park with him. In that walk in the park, I realized that the most important thing in his life was his daughter. And that was probably one of the turning points for me because I knew that the most important thing in Jeff's life had to be his kids too. And that pain of not being able to be with them. Yeah. And I know Channing also related to that as a divorced parent, sharing custody. And I figured that was something we could explore together.
Yeah. Well, and I know you also spoke a great deal with Jeff. Obviously, I think I read 4 years, 4 times a week. With those conversations, what's something that Jeff told you that you felt said the most about him?
It was really more about Jeff's heart. He did have this inner child in him. When you speak to him, he sounds like a boy. He sounds like a boy in a man's body. And so to me, that made a lot of sense why a guy like that would choose to live in a toy store, not choose to live in the woods. He had to connect with that inner child.
Who do you want to be, Jeff?
Roofman is now playing. Check AMC Irving Mall and Alamo Drafthouse Cinema Los Cleanest for showtimes. Movie fans of every genre roam the exhibit hall at the Irving Convention Center at the annual Dallas Fan Fest, which features celebrities, cosplayers, collectibles, and more.
I'm mostly here for the cosplay.
I am Superman, the new one.
I'm both a DC and Marvel fan.
We have Dallas Fan Festival. It's a 2-day celebration of all things pop culture. We have so many exciting opportunities for people to really kind of immerse themselves in fun and fandom. From celebrities to comic book artists, cosplay contests, a lot of gaming opportunities.
I love to showcase my projects that I work on and get to meet new people.
It's great to meet friends, new cosplayers, old cosplayers. Obviously the shopping hurts my wallet, but I still love it.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
And just have a blast, just hanging out, talking, eating food.
It's basically a robot Clint Eastwood.
I'm really excited because we love being in Irving. We love the layout of the Irving Convention Center.
Yeah, the trashy romance novel and the trashy suspense novel.
Oh!
It's a great thing to have in communities because it allows people to be like, I can't host conventions like this, but I can go to one.
It's just really cool to kind of like bring this character to life that so many people bonded with in the movie theater, so I'm pretty happy about this.
We all have our Taylor Swift concerts, we all have our football games to go to. Me coming here to events like this is my Taylor Swift concert.
I love coming out to these exhibits and expos because first and foremost, it's a community and I've always felt welcomed in this community.
Giving that ability to show your nerdom in a safe space is huge, and this is definitely the event to do that.
The fun doesn't stop at FanFest. There are several exciting activities and events to do around the city. Levi Gomez, our man about town, shares his suggestions.
Enjoy live music, barbecue tasting, and local vendors at the 25th Annual Texas Barbecue and Blues Festival. It all starts at 6 p.m. on October 18th here at the Plaza at Toyota Music Factory. Among the performers, Leo Hall and the Texas Blues Machine. The holidays are just around the corner. Stop by here at the Heritage Senior Center to purchase unique handmade gifts and more. The annual Fall Craft Sale is on November 1st from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Lone Star Youth Orchestra opens its 27th season with a concert titled An Autumn Reverie. Enjoy the performance of middle and high school musicians on November 5th here at Carpenter Hall. Curtain call is at 7 p.m. Join the fun here at the Plaza at Toyota Music Factory for the 3rd Annual Jam Fest. Performances by Mickey and the Motorcars, Bree Bagwell, and more. A portion of the proceeds will go to the Genesis Women's Shelter. Showtime is at 6 p.m. on October 25th. A special Texas Arbor Day celebration is coming up here at Heritage Park. The event features a tree giveaway, hands-on crafts, and the Nimitz Jazz Band. Bring the whole family on November 8th at 10 a.m. Jazz trumpeter Byron Stripling comes to the Irving Art Center. From Gershwin to Joplin, Count Basie to Satchmo, Byron Stripling plays from the Great American Songbook. The concert here at Carpenter Hall is on November 8th at 7:30 p.m.
And that wraps up this episode of Irving Spotlight. Join us next time as we head to the Irving Art Center to meet local K-pop fans experiencing an unforgettable night of music and choreography by Purple Kiss. And we check out the ghosts and ghouls walking around Trinity View Park at this year's Erie Irving. As always, tell us stories you'd like to see on the show. You can email us at ictn@irvingtx.gov or connect with us on social media. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on X and Instagram. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for tuning in and have a great evening. For Irving Spotlight, I'm Susan Stevens.